wrestling games, or in words which will fit the context of this video, wrestling game franchise. Now, when you ask anyone what their favorite wrestling game franchise is, a small amount would say the Aki Engine series, and I can see where they're coming from. Like, No Mercy is, from what I've heard at least, is pretty goated. A tiny amount would say the 2K series, since they kind of did master the simulation part. And then there will be some sick freaks who would even say the Acclaim series, and I don't even know why, but those are the minorities. The minorities will choose the other series, then SmackDown and SmackDown vs. Raw. Now, these games were the absolute pinnacle of wrestling games. Like, they had it all, from amazing rosters to great mechanics to great story modes to great modes in general. These were just the wrestling games. Now, basically, personally, I would say that I like the SmackDown games more than the SVR games, just slightly, mostly because of the season modes and the rosters were way better than the SmackDown vs. Raw ones. But not to say that the SmackDown vs. Raw games are bad. No, by any means they're not bad. They're extremely great, and I only like SmackDown more as a series since it's consistent with its games. While SmackDown vs. Raw, you don't really know what you're going to get. Like, it doesn't have a consistent theme that you might enjoy in it. So, on the other day, I was thinking, hey, all these games are pretty good, so how about I rank them? And that is why I'm here today. And I'm going to be ranking them today from worst to best. On number 12th of this list, we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Now, what did you expect? Now, this is a game which has caused so much heartbreak and so much disappointment that I couldn't put it any higher than this spot. And generally, it is also a bad game. So, flashback to 2023, I had owned a PS2 for well over a year now, and life was good. I had recently gone on a marathon of PS2 wrestling games, and I just played SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. So, going into these games, my expectations were sky high. And let's just say the streak of good wrestling games was over. Now we'll start from the positives, and believe me, there are some positives. Firstly, the GM mode was pretty lit, like it always has been good, so you couldn't expect anything less from this GM mode. It wasn't good as 2007's GM mode, but it was still pretty cool, it was still pretty fire. And I have to agree that the wrestler type idea was also pretty cool. Like, you had all those cruiserweight type, brawler type, whatever you want to call them. But all of those were gone all to waste because of how slow this game played. Like, my dead grandma moves faster than the wrestlers in this game. I don't know what these guys are thinking to make the wrestlers so slow, because man, it is a chore to get through the matches. Like, every positive aspect is ruined by this one thing. And guess what? It isn't even the biggest sin of this game, because the worst thing, the biggest thing which I hate about this game is the season mode. And guess what? There is no season mode in this game. There is no such thing as a season mode. Believe me, there are only 2 cutscenes in this season mode. One in which you fist bump a wrestler, and one you just working out. That's it. No storylines, just get out there and wrestle. And for me at least, season mode is the best part of wrestling games. So I just hated it when they absolutely butchered the season mode, and ultimately this is the thing which kills this game for me. And if I were to rate, it would be a mediocre 5.7 out of 10. Now I know I made this game sound really bad, but it's better than I, represented it. On to the next game. Number 11. Okay, hot take, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 is trash. Okay, hold on. Before you click off this video, note that I only have owned a PS2. And apparently the PS2 version was not good at all. It was actually trash. If you played this on the PS2 and you said, hey, it was a pretty good game, you're just lying to yourself. It was not good. Like, every single thing this was praised for is not here. The weapon physics, they're not good. They're not even here in this game. The graphics are literally looking like a PS1 game. I don't know what they did, but the graphics are absolutely atrocious. and everything is just not good. The control is not good. The weapon physics not good. Nothing is. The only good thing about this game I can say is the road to WrestleMania, but even then it was watered down. Uh, in my opinion, they should have stopped on 2010 because that was the last good PS2 wrestling game, and this just ruined my day, ruined my mood, and I just hate this game. It's still not that bad, but it's still a really mediocre 6.1 out of 10. Now, this might anger some old heads, but personally, I think SmackDown 1 is not a good game. I really think it is overrated, and well, it did not age well. Sure, it was a good game for the time, but compared to the other games, it just doesn't hold up. It's like the black sheep, but the black sheep isn't really special. It's like that kind of game. It's not good. It's really not good compared to the other games. Now, the graphics were bad even by PS1 standards, and the roster is good, but it's just mediocre. It's the definition of mediocrity. It has nothing special about it, and there's nothing in it that I would go out of my way to play it when I could just play games like Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and other games like those. So if I were to rate, it would just be a 6.1 out of 10. Now I'm going to make this quick because there really is not much to talk about here. SmackDown Just Bring It is basically a downgrade of SmackDown 2. The graphics, yeah, they're better, but for a PS2 game, they're actually really bad. They're horrendous by PS2 standards. The gameplay is actually not that good either. It's not that tight, it's not that responsive, and the roster is pretty good, but that's a given because it's a SmackDown game. And everything else is just mediocre, especially the season mode. The season mode, I just hate it for some reason. You can just complete the season mode in under an hour. Like, under an hour. Dude, my laziest creator wrestler took more time than this. Basically, it's not a really good game, but since it was a downgrade of a pretty good game, it gets the slide. So a 6.8 out of 10. Yeah, it's not really good, but it's not really bad. By far, this was the hardest choice to make on this list. Like, the games were so samey quality wise that you could have just put them lower, higher, it wouldn't really matter. But since this is a list and someone has to take the fall, I'm putting the OG SVR over here. Now, this is basically just a SmackDown Here Comes the Pain downgrade, but SmackDown Here Comes the Pain was so legendary that by default this game was going to be good, and let's just say this game was pretty good, man. It was basically a fun game. That's the basic way to describe this game. It had everything: perfect gameplay. It went more to the realism side, but still the gameplay was still extremely fun. The season mode, yeah, it was really solid and all that, but it had less features than SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, even Shut Your Mouth. So at the end of the day, it was not going to be higher, and if I were to rate it, would be a 7.3 out of 10. Basically a solid game. Definition of a solid wrestling game. Now I feel so ashamed putting SVR 2010 on this spot. Well, I really feel bad because SVR 2010 was such a great game, but I had so less of a nostalgia for it, and it wasn't really memorable for me, so I just put it on number 7. I know, well, you're going to hate me obviously for this, but sometimes nostalgia gets the better of you. It had a really good road to WrestleMania, Creator Wrestler was better than ever, and the match flow was just absolutely great. And the way the matches progressed, they were just so smooth. And this was a great wrestling game, but because I had so less nostalgia for it, man, I can't put it any higher than number 7, mostly because of the nostalgia. I know you might not forgive me, but yeah, it's on number 7. If I were to rate it, it would be 8 out of 10. Now I know what you're thinking. SVR 2009, this high on the list? Well, I have a perfect explanation for that. You see, I played this game on the Wii, and apparently this game was a masterpiece on the Wii, okay, not a masterpiece, but it was still extremely good. For some reason, the game which was not going to be any higher than the number 11 spot on this list is apparently on the number 6 spot on the Wii. Now the Wii version literally fixed every single issue that I had with the game on the PS2, and man, it just unbelievable. The game was way more fun and they fixed the pacing, which was the best thing they did. Road to WrestleMania, in my eyes, that is the best road to WrestleMania, and basically it was fire. They did remove GM mode, but man, it was just a fun game. I have to give it an 8.2 out of 10. Just go out there and play the Wii version. It's your entire view of this game is going to change. SmackDown 2 was definitely the game which apparently I had the most nostalgia for after Shut Your Mouth. Aside from that, this was just an extremely good gameplay. Like the graphics, I'll admit it, they were not the best even by PS1 standards, but everything else is just chef's kisses. First of all, the gameplay, it's extremely fun. It's the pinnacle of PS1 wrestling games. But aside from the gameplay, is the season mode, and my god, did they deliver! Man, the season mode in this game was just so good. You can play hours and hours and hours on this mode, and you wouldn't get bored at all. Basically, such a great game. It's really arcadey, way too much on the unrealistic side, but still, it's pretty fire. And the nostalgia helps too. If I were to rate it, would be an 8.5 out of 10 any day of the week. Okay, this will be my hottest hot take in this video yet. I think SVR 2007 is a tad overrated, just tiny bit. I think 06 is better than 07 by a long shot actually. Now, to sum it up, this was the perfect mix of simulation and arcadiness, but it was more on the simulation side of things. So it was a little less fun than 06, but it just didn't sit right with me. And the other thing which didn't sit right with me was the lighting. I hated the lighting in this game, like I just don't like it. And the other thing which I don't like is the moves not feeling big. Now moves not feeling big is such a huge problem for me, I cannot even explain. It just makes matches feel so underwhelming and makes matches just less memorable, and this game doesn't do that. I hate it. I just absolutely hate it. And well, that just drags this game down to number 4. If the moves felt big, it would have been way higher. Okay, aside from that, this game is just absolute fire. Now, this game's season mode is way linear than the others, but it's still pretty fire. You had some cool storylines. I have to say the storylines weren't that good, but it was still a pretty good season mode. I just trudged on GM mode, and that just brings me to GM mode, because this game's GM mode is just so good. Man, the GM mode, they just wired it out on this GM mode, man. The best iteration of it, no doubt. You can do whatever you want in this GM mode, and man, I just love this game's GM mode. I love this game. I know I made it sound like it wasn't that good of a game, but trust me, it's a really fire game. A 9.1 out of 10. This is the most underrated wrestling game of all time because it's so overshadowed by Here Comes the Pain, but I'm just going to say Smacked Shut Your Mouth was just absolutely perfect. It had one of my favorite features in any wrestling game, and that's free roam. Free roam in this game is absolutely insane. It's the best part of this game in my opinion, and man, it's basically everything in this game is fire. The gameplay is fire. It paved the way for SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and the season mode. In my opinion, this is the best season mode for a wrestling game. Great storylines, you can make decisions which matter, and everything about this game is just perfect. The roster was absolutely perfect, and it wasn't SmackDown Here Comes the Pain level, but yeah, it's extremely close to that. It just didn't have Goldberg, which, absolutely doesn't suck. Dang it. But still, this game is just fire in my opinion. And it was my first wrestling game, so I just had the most amount of nostalgia for it. If I wanted to, I could have put it on higher this list, maybe number 1, but I don't know. I think the other games are way better than this one. It would be a 9.7 out of 10. Ooh. Yes. the hottest take of this video. SmackDown, here comes the pain of number 2. Uh, yeah, what am I supposed to say? Legendary game, whatever you want to say. Greatest roster, perfect season mode. What am I even supposed to say? What is there that hasn't been said about this game already? Just a perfect game, 10 out of 10. And it's the best wrestling game. The best wrestling game if it wasn't for number 1. Okay, I talked about how this was my hottest take yet. Now, this is my actual hottest take. SVR 2006 is better than Here Comes the Pain. Heck, even if I play No Mercy, I'll just say SVR 06 is better than No Mercy. Because, man, this game just absolutely is fire, man. This game just kicks butt. Can't say that, but still, man. I know I keep saying man, but what can I say, man? This game is just fire. GM mode fire. Not the best. It's actually the worst GM mode I've ever played, but well, a bad GM mode is basically a good mode. The season mode was absolutely perfect. Like I said, the '07 storylines weren't that good because this game's storylines were just perfect, man. I didn't even mind this mode being so linear because the storylines were just chef's kisses again. Other than that, the gameplay, this was for me the perfect blend between simulation and arcadiness, and it was way more on the arcade side. Man, what can I even say? This is just the wrestling game for me. Whenever I'm depressed, I just play this game. Man, just go and play it. I don't care about you, Crybaby 2007 by people. Crybaby, here comes the pain. This game is the goat, man. It just doesn't get enough love. Like Shut Your Mouth. Shut Your Mouth is also one heck of a game, but man, perfect game for me. Had everything great gameplay, simulation, realism, great season mode, great GM mode, everything you want in a wrestling game is present in this. I do have to say it didn't have that good of a soundtrack, but it's an 11 out of 10. Just perfect, man. This is the wrestling game for me. And what can I say? 11 out of 10. Now I know that this list was not good, and probably you're just going to say this list sucks and you're going to hit the dislike button, but it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to see this video anyway. But still, if you do, just hit that like button, subscribe button, and I don't know. I don't know. What are you supposed to say in these ending videos? I don't know. Subscribe maybe. And if this video gets over 100 views, I'm going to make a my favorite wrestler Randy Orton 2020 video. Like I just love Randy Orton. What is there to say about Randy Orton? Okay, I'm getting off topic. So just I don't know. I don't know how to end videos. This is my first video. I know I made mapping videos, but that doesn't count. So I don't know. Like, subscribe, whatever. Peace, love, and hugs.